You want to know why you keep attracting people who let you down? Why you sabotage good relationships? Why you feel anxious even when everything seems fine? It's because you don't trust the most important person in your life, yourself. And until you fix that, every relationship will feel like walking on broken glass. But I'm about to show you how to change that, starting today. Welcome back to Healing Space. If you watched the last video about forgiveness, you know we're on a journey together, a journey of taking our power back and creating the life we truly deserve. Today, we're talking about something that might be the missing piece in your healing puzzle: self-trust. Because here's the truth. You can forgive everyone else. You can do all the therapy, read all the self-help books. But if you don't trust yourself, you'll keep recreating the same painful patterns over and over again. Let me ask you something, and I want you to really think about this. When was the last time you made a promise to yourself and actually kept it? When did you last listen to your gut feeling and trust it completely? When did you last make a decision without second-guessing yourself into paralysis? If you're struggling to answer these questions, you're not alone. Most of us have learned to trust everyone else's opinions more than our own inner wisdom. We've been conditioned to look outside ourselves for validation, for direction, for worth. Maybe your parents dismissed your feelings as a child. Maybe you made some mistakes that you're still punishing yourself for. Maybe you've been betrayed so many times that you've built walls not just around others, but around your own heart. Here's what happens when you don't trust yourself. You attract people who take advantage of that uncertainty. You stay in situations longer than you should because you doubt your instincts. You say yes when you mean no. You ignore red flags because you think you're overreacting. You live in constant anxiety because you're always looking for external validation instead of trusting your own compass. But what does it actually mean to trust yourself? It's not about being perfect or never making mistakes. Self-trust is honoring your feelings, even when they're inconvenient. Your emotions are data. They're telling you something important about your experience. Keeping promises to yourself, especially the small ones. Every time you follow through on what you say you'll do, you build evidence that you can count on yourself. Trusting your instincts, that gut feeling that says something's off or this feels right, that's your inner wisdom. It's been honed by every experience you've ever had. Setting and maintaining boundaries. Saying no without guilt. Saying yes because you want to, not because you feel obligated. Forgiving yourself when you mess up. Because mistakes don't disqualify you from trust. How you handle the mistakes does. Making decisions from your values, not your fears. Asking, what would the person I want to become do? Instead of, what if this goes wrong? When you trust yourself, you become your own safe space. You become your own best friend, your own wise counselor, your own biggest cheerleader. Your relationships improve because you're not looking for others to complete you. You're whole on your own. You attract people who respect your boundaries because you respect them first. You make decisions faster because you trust your judgment. You sleep better because you're not constantly second-guessing yourself. You become magnetic to opportunities because confident energy is attractive energy. You stop tolerating disrespect because you know your worth isn't up for debate. You create the life you actually want, instead of the life you think you should want. Most importantly, you become unshakable, not because nothing ever goes wrong, but because you know that whatever happens, you can handle it. You trust yourself to figure it out, to adapt, to keep going. That's real security. That's real peace. I want you to start right now. Choose one small promise to make to yourself today. Maybe it's taking a 10-minute walk. Maybe it's saying no to something you don't want to do. Maybe it's eating something that nourishes you instead of numbs you. Write it in the comments. Say, today I trust myself to, and fill in the blank. Let's create accountability together. I'll be checking the comments and cheering. Before you go, I want you to look in the mirror tonight and say this: I am learning to trust myself. I am worthy of my own love and respect. I am becoming who I'm meant to be. Subscribe if this resonated with you. And next week, we're talking about how to create boundaries that actually stick. Because trust without boundaries is just wishful thinking. Until then, be patient with yourself. Self-trust is built one small choice at a time. You're already on your way.